Very good morning to all. Today I will explain the continuations of second video of class 9 science chapter number 13, why do we fall ill. This is the third video of class 9 science chapter number 13. Okay, before I start explaining this video, please take out your notebook, pen and a pencil to copy down the important topic. Okay, and in this video I merely explained about the types of the diseases, that is infectious diseases and non-infectious diseases, and what are its causes. Okay, and again I also explained about the means of the spread. After watching this video, the main objective is, after watching this video you can easily explain about the what are the infectious diseases, okay, and what are the non-infectious diseases, right? Then now, without wasting the time, I will start explaining the today's topic. Okay, the first one, infectious and non-infectious causes. Okay, this infectious and non-infectious causes, look here, there are some of these what causes are there. Okay, how these infectious diseases are caused and how these non-infectious diseases are caused. Okay, now I will explain in details. Okay, this part and this part. Now, diseases are broadly classified into two categories: congenital and acquired diseases. Congenital means from the birth. Okay, the diseases which are coming from the birth, okay, and that is known as the congenital diseases. Okay, and the acquired means after the birth, which are come from the our environmental factor or from any other sources. Okay, these are known as the acquired diseases. Now look here, number one, congenital diseases. They are diseases present since birth. Okay, from the birth. Okay, from the birth time, these diseases are along with the persons. Okay, congenital diseases caused due to the defective development of embryo or defective inheritance, and this disease is caused due to the defective embryo, that is during the formation of the embryo there is some mistake. Okay, because of that this congenital disease will be caused. Okay, or due to the defect in inheritance, that is due to the defect in the transfer of the genes from the our forefathers. Okay, and these are known as the congenital diseases. Next is the acquired disease. These are those diseases which are picked up after birth, means which are coming after birth. Okay, now depending upon their ability or inability to spread from one individual to another individual, that is depending upon the ability or inability to spread, means in here this acquired disease will be this what spreading diseases. Okay, for ability to spread from one individual to another individual, that means in here some of them are infectious and some of them are non-infectious. Some disease they can be easily transferred from one infected person to the one healthy person, or some of the diseases they are not able to transfer. Okay, and because of that what will happen, acquired diseases are of two kinds. Okay, we can divide these acquired diseases are into two types. Okay, they are, number one, infectious diseases and non-infectious diseases. The way of spreading and treatment and prevention at the individual and community level depends largely on whether the immediate causes are infectious and non-infectious. And the way of spreading, treatment, prevention at the individual or community levels depending largely on whether the immediate causes are infectious and non-infectious. That means we are observe that this disease is infectious or non-infectious. If it is infectious, then we can use the other techniques of this what spreading, treatment and prevention. If this disease is non-infectious, then we can use the another technique of the spreading, treatment and prevention, because these two diseases are totally different, right? And this is the first page of this portions. Okay, please copy down. Done. Okay, next, infectious diseases, that is also we also known as the communicable diseases. These diseases are caused by the microbes and other pathogens such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoans, worm, etc. This means this infectious disease, they are caused by some of the agents, okay? There some of the agents that are known as the pathogens, okay? Such as what? Bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoan, worms, etc. Okay? They are called infectious disease or communicable diseases, okay? And this type of the diseases are known as infectious or communicable diseases. Why? Because the pathogens or the infectious agent can spread from diseased person to healthy person by means of air, water, food, insect, physical contact, etc. That means this type of disease can be easily transferred from the one infected person to the one healthy person, okay, with the help of the some means. What are the means? It may be air, it may be water, it may be food, it may be insect, or it may be physical contact. Okay, here I'm giving some examples. They are tuberculosis, malaria, diarrhea. Okay, this tuberculosis, these are airborne diseases. Okay, from this one infected person to the one healthy person, because of this airborne, means while sneezing time or coughing time, some droplets of this what saliva will be coming out from the infected persons, okay, and that will fly towards the ears, okay. After that, it will be land to the another healthy persons, okay. After that, after releasing these airs or after absorbing the airs, okay, by the healthy person, then what will happen? That the healthy person will also this cause the tuberculosis. The malaria, it can be transferred to the female anopheles, that is the from the mosquito. Diarrhea through water, okay. These are some of the explanation about the communicable and the infectious disease. Next, we are explaining about the non-infectious disease. That is non-communicable disease. These are diseases which are not caused by any other pathogens or living organism. Okay, copy down this part. Okay, this one of the most important. This non-infectious disease, they are not related to these pathogens, okay, or any other living organism. They are mostly due to the internal or intrinsic non-infectious causes. That means because of our internal organs, okay, the failure of the internal organs, or due to the lack of the functions of the internal organ, what happened? This disease will be comes out, okay. Some of the examples are high blood pressure, that is hypertension, anemia, that is the lack of the what? Iron, goiter, lack of the iodine, uncontrolled growth, okay, that is due to the pituitary hormones, hypersensitive leads to allergy, okay, due to the lack of the some of the minerals, okay, etc. These are some of the examples of the non-infectious diseases. Please copy down this page. Okay, done. Okay, done. Yes. Next is the infectious agents. What are infectious agents? The various infectious agents are bacteria, viruses, protozoa, helminthes, that is worm, and fungi. These are the living organisms, or we also known as that is the pathogens. Okay, these are the infectious agents of the infectious diseases. Number one, bacteria. They are the unicellular prokaryotic microscopic organisms. All the bacteria are the unicellular prokaryotic microscopic organisms, okay. They reproduce very quickly. The reproduction of the bacteria is very fast, okay. Some common diseases caused by the bacteria are typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, anthrax diseases, diphtheria, tetanus. These are the diseases which are caused by the bacteria. Right. Next is the viruses. They are submicroscopic crystallizable organism. I think you already studied this virus in the class 8, right? In viruses in the class 8, we already know that viruses are not included inside the living as well as the non-living. These viruses are present in the intermediate position between living and the non-living. Okay, that is why we are mentioning crystallizable organism. Okay. Viruses are not able to reproduce themselves, okay. They but they can reproduce with the help of the other living cells. Okay, now that is why they cannot reproduce themselves, because they do not have their own metabolic machinery. They do not have any genetical materials or any cell materials, okay, which can help in the reproduction. That is why they are not included inside the living organism. They utilize the metabolic machinery of the host cells or host cells, that is any other living cells, okay, and multiply. That means these viruses, they are not able to reproduce themselves, but they can reproduce with the help of the other living cells or other living organism. Okay, after that only they multiply their numbers. The various diseases caused by the viruses are common cold, influenza, dengue, fever, SARS, AIDS, measles, mumps, polio, smallpox, chickenpox, okay, swine flu, okay, and the recent one, what is that? Coronavirus, right? Okay, these are some of the diseases which are caused by the virus. Okay, please copy down this page also. Okay, done. Nicely copy, okay, don't make any mistake. Done. Okay, next is the protozoans. Okay, they are microscopic unicellular but eukaryotic. Okay, they multiply rapidly. The various diseases caused by the protozoa are malaria. You know the malaria, yes or no? Yes. Kala azar, okay, that is caused by the amoeba. Malaria is caused by the what? Plasmodium, right? Kala azar is caused by the Leishmania, okay? Sleeping sickness caused by the trypanosoma, okay? Amoebic dysentery is caused by the entamoeba, okay? Gliardiasis caused by the glideria, okay? These are some of the diseases which are caused by the protozoa, okay? Next is helminthes. Helminthes, we are also known as the worms, okay? Helminthes, which is also known as the worms. Helminthes are the multicellular worms, okay, which are mostly present in the intestine, okay? These helminthes are mostly present in the intestine, okay? They cause the teniasis, that is the tapeworm. Teniasis, we already know that they are living in the intestine, and what they absorb all the nutrients, okay? Then what will happen? Our intestine will start infections, okay? This type of disease is caused by this helminthes, that is the tapeworm, okay? Acariasis, that is a roundworm, okay? Next, elephantiasis, that is the filaria worms, hence is known as the filariasis. These are some of the examples of the diseases which are caused by the helminthes. Okay, that is the worm. Next, fungi. You all know the ringworm, right? This ringworm, that skin infection, are all caused by the fungi. They are also multicellular eukaryotic heterotrophic organisms. They cause warmth. Okay, athlete's foot and other skin infection. These are some of the diseases which are caused by the worm. The simple one, that athlete's foot and other skin infection. Other skin infection, that you can say that is what? Acin. You can say that what? This acin is the virus. Okay. Others. You can say this ringworm. Okay. The roundworm. These are all examples of this one, or fungal diseases. Okay. Copy down this one. Done. Okay. Next, means of the spread. In here, I will explain about the means of the spread. Okay, about the communicable diseases. Okay, infectious diseases are called communicable diseases. Right? We already know that all the infectious diseases are known as the communicable diseases because they can spread from one affected person to a healthy person. The means of communication or spread are different from different pathogens. That is, the means of spreading of the disease, okay, are different for the different pathogens. Look here, this is the infected persons, okay. Then by handshaking, or this was by direct contact in the handshaking, that in here in the deep kissing, they can transfer to the healthy person. Another case, by the air, the droplets of the water coming out from this mouth, and they travel to the air that inhaled by the healthy person that infected. Okay, in here this indirect contamination, that is this cleaning or of this vessel or touching of the vessels, okay, by this infection persons. Then this vessel or this cup, okay, from this cup it can be transferred to these healthy persons, okay, by food, okay, that they're sharing their foods. What will happen then? This disease will be, okay, as contained in this food particle or in content in this water. Then what will happen? It can transfer to this healthy person. Then by this any agents, okay, any vector like mosquito, then it can bite this healthy person. Then it carry this microorganism and then transfer to this healthy person after biting. Like in this dog also, do you know the rabies, right? Then from this dog, the rabies is there in the dogs, okay, then after biting this healthy person, then the rabies virus will be transferred to the healthy person. These are how this communication disease will be transferred from one infected person to the healthy person. And here also this airborne diseases, okay, that is during the sneezing time, millions of the droplets are coming, okay, and these droplets, okay, look here, in here the last droplets will be 2 meter, and one we call little small one will be here, then the last one will be goes in this, okay, till 4 meter. Look here, till 4 meter this droplet will be travels, okay. Because of that, it can easily transfer to the healthy persons, okay. This is how the spreading of the disease will be done. Next is direct transmission. The pathogens are transmitted from an infected person to a healthy person directly without any intermediate agents. Look here, directly. Look here, handshaking or deep kissing, that is directly transfer. Okay, it occurs in the following ways. Let's copy down this fast. I think not much, right? Okay, then next. Look here. What are they? That is contact with the infected person. Diseases like chickenpox, smallpox, ringworm, and erysipelas are spread by actually contact between the infected person and healthy person. Look at actually contact between infected and a healthy person, and these diseases like chickenpox, smallpox, ringworm can easily transfer from the one infected person to the healthy persons. Okay, that is, such these are known as contagious diseases, and this type of disease which can transfer up to, with transfer through direct contact, they are known as the contagious diseases. Another one, that is the sexual contact, is one of the closest physical contact two persons can have with each other. Okay, this is like syphilis, which is caused by the bacteria, gonorrhea, which is caused by the bacteria, and AIDS, which is caused by the virus, are the transmitted disease, okay, which are transmitted by the sexual contact from the one partner, that is one infected person, to the other healthy persons. Okay, that means in this disease like syphilis, this gonorrhea, and this AIDS, they can transfer this disease from the infected person to the healthy person during the sexual contact, right? However, these diseases are not transmitted by the casual physical contact like handshake or hugs or sports like wrestling or by any other ways in which we touch each other occasionally. And these three diseases, what are they? They are syphilis, gonorrhea, AIDS. They are not able to transmit it, okay? Only physical contact, okay, not sexually, okay, only physical contact, they are not able to transmit it, okay. Casual, what are the physical contact like a handshake, a hug, sports like wrestling or any other ways, they will not transfer, okay, but they can transfer only in the sexual contact. Other than sexual contact, as virus also spread through blood to blood contact, that is for transfusions of the blood from one person to the other person, then this S can also transfer, as in the blood transfusion use of common needles and syringes from infected to the healthy person. An infected mother also spread disease to her baby through breastfeeding, and this DS can also transfer from the infected mother to her healthy baby, okay, through what? Breastfeeding, okay. These are one of the most important that contact, okay, with infected persons, right, for a sexual contact. Now next is the contact with soil. In here, one of the infectious diseases like this what tetanus, agent like tetanus can enter the human body from soil through injuries, and this tetanus can transfer through soil, okay. They are present in the soils, okay. This tetanus, okay, can easily enter inside the human body, okay, from the soil through their injuries. Next, animal bites. The rabies virus is injected in the human body by bite of the rabid dog or monkey. Rabid dog or rabid monkey, from that this rabies virus will be transferred, okay, after biting by this rabid dog and rabid monkey to the human body, okay. Next, transplacement transmission. The disease like AIDS, German measles, and syphilis can also be transmitted through the infected mother to the fetus through placenta. In here, this is done inside the fetus only, okay. Now look here, the disease like what? AIDS, German measles, and syphilis can also transmitted from infected mother to the fetus through placenta. These are one of the most important what? Diseases, okay. Now please copy down this page. Done, okay. Next, indirect transmission. Indirect transmission, look here. Indirect transmission, the pathogen of some diseases are carried to some intermediate agent. It occurs in the following ways, okay. In intermediate transmission, we need the what? Some agents, some living organisms, okay, or some others, okay, non-living substance they need for the transfer of the diseases. Now look here. Number one, vectors. The living organism which spread the pathogen from an infected person to a healthy persons, okay. Some of the living organisms are used for transferring, for infecting the diseases from one healthy person to the another, one infected person to the another healthy persons, okay. Usually, a part of life cycle of the pathogen is passed in the body of the vector. This life cycle, the life cycles of this this disease will be done inside the where? Inside the living organism or inside any vectors, okay. Some animals like housefly transfer the pathogens without taking them into their body. That means this housefly have in the carrying some of the microbes, okay, from one place to another, okay. They are the carriers. Housefly is carrier of cholera, dysentery, typhoid, diarrhea, etc. And cholera can able to carry this type of the diseases. What are they? They are the cholera, dysentery, typhoid, diarrhea, etc. And also this female Anopheles, okay, this female mosquito of many species are the vector of several diseases. Like this or female Anopheles, they are the vector of the malaria. Female Aedes, they are the vector of the dengue diseases, okay. They require the blood meals in order to obtain the nutrients for laying egg. Then this mosquito needs the blood, okay, for obtaining the nutrients, okay, for laying their eggs, okay. Now this female Anopheles spread the malaria while Culex spread the filaria. Now this female Anopheles, they spread the malaria, and this Culex, this what spreads the filaria, right. Next is the through contaminated food and water. Now cholera, hepatitis B, diarrhea, acariasis, etc. are some of the infectious gut diseases which are transmitted through contaminated food water. Some of the diseases like cholera, hepatitis B, diarrhea, acariasis, these are infected inside our digestive system, okay. That's why they are infected in our guts, okay. They are transmitted with the help of the contaminated food and contaminated water, right. Contamination comes from the excreta of the infected person. That is, these contaminations are come from the excreta, that is the leftover, okay, or the waste materials like saliva, or that is urine, or any feces, okay. From that what this contamination from this diseases are coming out. Okay, and this contaminations come from the excreta of the infected person mixing up with the drinking water, and this contamination mixing with the drinking water and food directly or indirectly through flies. That is, there are a lot of these flies are there. They can adapt and they can help in transporting this contamination from the one place to the another place, or from the one health infected person to the another healthy persons. Okay, by this way they can be infected. Okay, and they can be infected merely in the food and the water. Okay, that's all for today. Please copy this one. Okay, and please watch this video. If you have any doubt or any confusion, okay, let me know. Okay, and please send one message to the WhatsApp group. I will clear your doubt. And once again, I request you that please watch this video till end. Okay, if you are watching only for 1 minute 2 minutes, then you will not understand. Okay, please watch this video till end. And thank you students for giving time. Okay, have a nice day. Bye bye.